Hey, what's up YouTube? Man, the Krakoan age for X-Men was one of the most glorious times for the X-Men. We were actually seeing the X-Men thrive, but because of battles within and enemies without, that's when the fall of X began. The fall of mutant kind started when the third Hellfire Gala, where mutants and human guests celebrate mutant culture. It's also a new lineup of X-Men voted for by mutants. Now, if you haven't seen any of the Hellfire Galas, especially the covers, go check them out because they are some of the coolest things you'll see. I just found it really fun and fascinating seeing all of Marvel's best get suited and booted for this event. But this time, it wasn't gonna be as glamorous as the times before. The anti-mutant group Orchis attacked as the team was revealed, and Nimrod crashed into the new X-Men like a missile, killing most instantly. Jean Grey protected the guests from the force of the impact, but Nimrod was soon joined by the Orchis forces and the brutal massacre took place. And it's just like the X-Men can't keep anything good. Whenever they have something nice, somebody always has to mess it up. Repurposed Star Tech Sentinels killed many guests, and Jean Grey was stabbed in the back by Moira X. She was killed with the Blight Wheel, a deadly otherworldly liquid that nullified a mutant's powers. Dr. Status, Omega Sentinel, and MODOK, three leaders of Orchis, warned Charles Xavier they had placed a kill switch in the medicine Krakoa had given the world, one they used to kill humans if Xavier didn't force mutants to leave Earth for good. Xavier used his powers to force the remaining mutants to pass through the Krakoan gate. Only a handful of mutants had the mental training to resist Xavier's psychic command. Before those who remained were killed by Orchis, Emma Frost told the mutant Lordress Chantel to teleport them away. Teleporting so many at once killed Lordress, but the mutants escaped. In the aftermath, Xavier couldn't sense the mutants he had forced through the gateway and believed he had sent over 250,000 of them to their deaths. Moira X was about to kill Xavier when Rogue saved him, taking him to Krakoa, where he asked her to leave him, becoming the island's lone protector. Back on Myken's, Orchis killed the human guest, blaming the Krakoans for the death. The surviving mutants started to fight an underground war with Orchis. Kate Pryde took a new identity of Shadowcat and cut a bloody swath through the Orchis forces, while Firestar played a dangerous role as a mutant spy inside of Orchis. Tony Stark joined with the mutants to try and stop his rival Phaelon from using his Stark tech, marrying Emma Frost to protect the rogue mutant. Those who had been lost in the gates, in fact, had been transported to the White Hot Room, home of the Phoenix Force, where they survived with the help of Exodus and Hope Summers. While the mutants fought for survival, Xavier learned more about the dark forces aligned against them and made a plan. Orchis harbored a dark secret. It had been created by an AI from the future to wipe out both mutants and humanity, at least in part because of domination, known as Enigma, a powerful entity beyond space and time. Enigma was actually a highly evolved Nathaniel Essex, who now existed as Dominion, an eternity beyond space and time that was more powerful than Orchis itself. The X-Men weren't just fighting for their own survival, but for humanity as well. Stark created an armada of spaceships, seemingly to bring the mutants trapped on Mars to Earth. But when Sentinels attacked, the ships were revealed to be empty, parts of a new huge space armor Stark had created to destroy the Sentinels. After months in the shadows, mutants rose up and took the fight to Orchis. A reborn Magneto helped Storm destroy Nimrod. Thanks to Professor X's actions, Phoenix, one part of Jean Grey, was reborn and defeated Enigma. Many mutants left Earth from Krakoa from another realm, while some remained behind and formed a new team of X-Men. The Krakoa age was at an end, but a new age of mutant kind was just beginning. And we're running into the age of Revelation, and that looks interesting. And I don't know what's going on with the X-Men, but it's always like their future is every mutant is either dang near extinct, or for some reason mutants have somehow destroyed the galaxy, like we saw with Nathaniel Essex and all his different clones and being able to control all the different mutants. It's just like there can never be any balance between mutants and just the rest of mankind and, you know, the rest of the galaxy. It's either one or the other. Either they live under the boot or they are the oppressor. And so maybe that's why we don't see other factions like the Avengers get involved, because they know this as well. They know that every future where mutants thrive, it ultimately means the destruction for everyone else. But hey, that was just a story that I really liked. The X-Men, hopefully they can come back to a great time and flourish again. Yo, let me know what you thought. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.